Well, hello there, folks. I hope you're all doing really well. Today, we're going to be looking at a watermark maker. Now, I already have one. I could bring it over here. I could show you, and I actually have a more complicated one here. But let's put it together from scratch. I will use my other one as a template. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we need to be able to make our watermarks. And for that, we are going to create just a simple workflow here that I'm going to be using probably Stable Diffusion. So probably SDXL. So of course we're going to need here to load a checkpoint. Quick load checkpoint thing there. And I'm going to do 3 text boxes. So I'm just going to type in text, and the one I'm using, you can use the one from Tiny Terror Nodes. That's a good one to use as well. So we'll just grab that and Control C, V, V. So we have 3 of them. All right, really simple. We're going to change these, what they are and what they do here in just 1 second. We're going to need a text concentrator, whatever. That one right there at the top, it says that it cleans the white spaces, which means the empty areas. So we are going to put the top one into slot A, this one into slot B, and this one into slot C, leaving you in the option of having a slot D as well. And what we're going to do here is in this one, we're going to put like your initial, or actually maybe trigger words. If you use a LoRa, right? Something like that. So if you have LoRa's, you put your trigger words there. This one will be like the main prompt. And down here, I'll put persistent details. And in the persistent details, and I will just, because we're going to make a logo, I'm just going to copy the thing that I came up with on the other one, which is solid color background, evenly lit, logo creation, sharp defined edges. Okay. And then what is the subject matter of your logo? What do you want it to be? Okay. So that's up to you. Of course, you could say a Smurf. Maybe your channel is called the Smurfs or something. I don't know. What could it be? You know? A Viking warrior. Of a Viking warrior in an anime art style. Give me a drawing. Illustration. All right, so there we go. And then from there, we're going to have, our case sampler. So just simple case sampler. And from here, of course, we've got to have our model. But if we have like a LoRa, so power LoRa from RG3 is my favorite in the world. So we go there to there, there to there. And then, excuse me, my voice is starting to get a little hoarse again. And then from here coming out, we have our clip text and code. And then we do the same thing again for the negative prompt, because SDXL does in fact use negative prompts. And this right here is going to plug in right there to the corner, which converts that to an input only. So we can just close that up there a little bit like that. Our clip from here goes there. Our clip from here goes there. And now we have our negative prompt as well. For this, I'm going to go over to ChatGPT and I'm going to say, please provide great negative prompts for Stable Diffusion XL, e.g. SDXL. Just plop that in there. Okay. And for a LoRa, like we might want to put some sort of an anime in there. SDXL, got some here. What do I have? Nothing really. Skin texture, Nudify, SDXL, perfect eyes, hand, detailed, no trigger. Sure, I don't know. I don't even think I need that. I'll just probably leave it off. And then over here, SDXL, we'll just use, boy. Maybe Juggernaut. I don't think it really matters a whole lot. For latent image, we'll just come down here. Actually, we'll just do an aspect ratio thingy here. Let's see here. Maybe that one. Plug that into that. Now we have 1024 by 1024. Provides the empty latent image. Out of here, of course, we have our VAE decode. VAE over here to there. Coming out of there, we have a image save, but no, because I may not want to save them under my hard drive and just take up space. There is the output. Let me just check everything again. Not sure I want to use that. You can go to, if you would like, jump on over to Civet AI and go to your filters for your thing here, and SDXL, check or do LoRa, uncheck that, and look for some sort of like an anime one that you or drawing or art style that you think you want your Viking warrior to look like for your logo. Well, we're not going to spend the whole video looking for a freaking LoRa, but anyways, find the LoRa. Okay, plug it in. Anyways, so here we have this. It's kind of a mess, but this is up to you, of course, to come in here and clean all this up, right? You're going to make the colors so you know what's what. Oh, it's not working again? I thought I had that fixed yesterday. Oh, man, I don't know. It's so strange. Thought I had it fixed. Why isn't it working? Look at that. Okay, well, it doesn't draw the boxes anymore. There's a LoRa. There's our aspect ratio. K sampler can fit right in that corner there. Put the VAE up here. Put that right there. There you go. Do everything. Control G to make a group. And we call that the logo maker. Okay, there you go. All right, so what do we decide? We have all that in there, boom, 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 and we go. And it's supposed to load this up. There's our Viking warrior. Let's say that is your logo that you would like to make, my friends. Okay, that is your thing there. Now, we could try stylized text on the bottom that says colon quotation mark protector. See if this even works. But anyways, I'm going to right click and I'm going to say save. Go to my downloads folder. And then I'll queue it up again. See what we get. Protector. Look at that. There's your logo. Okay, we can do a couple, like do 5 of them. Right click, save as, queue it up. So the number one, was it number one? Yeah, I went with this one because it's nicely, I know it's not spelled correctly, guys, but that's just because I don't want to sit here and waste time on film, going over and over and over again. That one looks really nice though. So let's pretend this is it. Okay, the next one we got to make though is the background extractor or background eliminator. Okay, so we're going to need to load the image. So we're going to do a load image. And then I'm going to go into my downloads, I believe is where it would be. And it's that one. Okay, we're going to open that up. There we go. That's our logo. Okay, and then there are two nodes that I use. One extracts most of it, and the other one just does a better job making it transparent. Because it won't actually make it transparent. It just takes, like if you had bushes and trees and I don't know, snow or something in the background, it takes that out, but it doesn't make the image a transparent image. It only makes it yeah, I don't know. So anyways, image move background. Okay, this one right here, I believe. Hold on, is this it? Let me see, which one is it? Yeah, this one. Image remove background alpha by was node suite comfy. Okay, so that to there, as I was just saying. So if I do a preview image and I go back up here and I turn that off. If I just do this so you guys can see what it looks like, it does that. But you'd think, okay, does that mean this is all transparent? And the answer is no. If I move this down to 1, for example, we do it again. It pretty much just left it like that. Okay, you can change these values here where it says threshold. And you might like that. Okay, so just play with these values until you like what it does there. Okay, which left it pretty much the same. But instead, we're also going to do another image background remover. Okay, and that one is going to be this one. This one will actually make it transparent. Image. Okay, hold on. Which one was it? This one? Okay. You can see what all the different things that it has there, so you can get the right one. Okay. So anyways, you can see there it's got transparency true, it's got all these things, right? So you go from image, input, output, and now we go back over here. And then when we do this, it does take a bit because it's gonna chew through it. There we go. See, it's messed up right there. And we'll just try different models because they do different things. Did I not hit Q? I thought I hit it. There we go. There you go. So there we go. Now it's all transparent. So different models do different things. Okay. So now we have this. Well, we still need to save it. So right click, save it, and then now it goes into the same folder. Now you can do a save image, of course. Right? You can even do you know, instead of having a preview, you can do a chooser. Oh my God, come on. So you don't fill up your hard drive with a bunch of nonsense. Simple chooser. Go to here to there and there to save image. Make this really big. Put the save image, maybe tuck it over there. You can always turn off these lines if you don't want it. And then you can do... And then, oh, do I like this one? And then you click on it and you say progress, and then it saves. Just like that, okay? All right, so now you have your logo and it's now transparent. Oops, I missed one apparently. Okay, Control G, and this is your make it transparent. And we'll go ahead and turn that off. All right, that's 2 now, 2 groups. Now we need the one that does the actual work, okay? And this is kind of complicated, and I'm going to kind of fight through this. I apologize ahead of time, just let you know that sometimes it doesn't work when I work on it this way. Okay, so we're going to need double-click on the desktop, load image. We're going to need 2 of these. Okay, now for the watermark group, I had to figure it out because I was having some problems, and it was just me being dumb. I think I need more coffee. But anyways, we're going to start over here. So I'm going to do a load image, and I need to do this twice. So I'm going to hit Control C and V to duplicate it, and I'm going to name the first one main image, and then this one is going to be the overlay image. Okay, we're going to go upload, and then I'm going to grab a let's see here. Let's go to Flux Upscaled YouTube, and I will do, let's see here. I do have some boobies in some of this stuff. I was working with some Santa making these cloning elves. I should have done blonde elves, but I didn't. Let's do that one. Okay, there's the main image. Okay, and then we have the logo that we created, which is going to go back to output all the way down, and we have our logo. Okay, there's our logo. Okay. We need image. Oh my God, oh my God. Info. Sorry, my brain sometimes just stops working. All right, anyways, we're going to do from there, Control CV. I just want to know what the size is for this one. You don't need to put one on here, but I'm going to do it anyway. So that way I can see it, okay? All right, so now we're going to need a couple of other nodes. We're going to need some math. And this is by Python, Pythonist, Python, this guy. See? Python Gus, but there's a bunch of S's because he's a snake, right? So install those, and you're going to get his nodes. Math expression, we're going to need 3 of them. Okay. I'm going to double click on one of them, make it X, because X position, Y position, just like the bed of your 3D printer. And this is going to be logo, or no, what are we calling it? Overlay. Overlay image size. Okay. This one, we're just going to steal it from down here, so I don't have to retype it. Okay. This basically is telling you this number right here, this 10, is the percent of the size of this image. So out of 100%, 10% is going to be this size. So if you didn't have this, then this would be like in the middle, big old, or it'd be really big. But you can adjust the size here depending on how big you want your watermark. Let's say you want your watermark to take up the entire thing. You can do that. Okay. And then here is A minus B minus, and then a number. And then same thing down here, A minus B minus a number. And that is the XY position from the corner. So wherever you want your logo, it's going to start 0 is 0, and then offset from there. Okay. All right. And then image resize advanced. Right here by YOLO. YOLO's nodes. Okay. So from here, the overlay image, we want to resize it. Okay. And we're going to use, for the interpolation, I use Lanzos, whatever it is. Method, we're going to keep proportion. And we're going to leave this always. And for the height, I'm just going to zero it out. Okay, width we're going to get in just 1 second. Okay, actually this is the width here. Okay, so we have width from here. No, I'm sorry, width from here. Hold on, let me think about this now. Yeah, no, width from here. I'm sorry, width from here goes into A, comes out of here, goes to width here. And because you have keep proportion, it's going to keep it square or whatever size. And then you're pretty much done with this. Okay. The width and height coming out of here is going to go places. We're going to do our image overlay. And this is by efficiency nodes. It's a different color every time you load it. It's kind of neat. I don't know how he did it, but that's cool. The image resized, this one, is going to go to the overlay here. The base image is going to come from over here. Or you can have it come out of here too if you'd like. Either way. Just to keep it neat. Coming out of here, we're going to have a preview image. Just for right now. Or you can have a save image, but we'll just keep it a preview for right now. Okay. The X position, the integer right here, is going to go to the X offset right there. The Y is going to go to the Y offset, which is there. Okay. The width coming from the image resize advanced goes to the width. The height coming from the image size advanced goes to the height. The opacity, we'll leave it at 0 to start with, but then we're going to adjust it to our taste. For the resize method on the overlay, it's up to you. I've been using bilinear and been happy with it, so it's up to you. But now we have to connect this mess. Okay. The width from the image size we've advanced, so the width here, is going to go to the X position B. So width goes to B. The height goes to the Y position B. Then the width from the image size from the main image, which is here, the width would go to the X position A, and the height is going to go to the Y position A. Again, this size right here, this number is the size of your overlay. This is the border indentation coming off of the bottom right-hand corner. So right now, oh, and then the mask, this is the important part. This is the part I messed up on. I had to fight with it until I figured it out down here. The mask goes to the optional mask, which is not optional. You got to have it. It has to come from the overlay image, not the main image. I had it for some reason connected up here, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't being, it wasn't using the transparency. And I went down a rabbit hole on that. You can, once you set the size that you like, you can minimize these by the little right there, the little silver grayish bubble. Just click that to minimize them. Then you can put them away. Get them out of your hair. Okay. And that should do it. Let's preview it real quick. And it doesn't take any horsepower to do it. Boom. So there's our logo, and here's the 10 and the 10. If you want it to be 5, right, you come over here, 5. Oops. 5. And then we'll watch it jump over. See? Jumped in. If you were to come over here and you do 0, I think it's by percent, by the way. It's not like pixels or anything. See? Do that, it's like right in the middle, or it's as over as far. Remember, it's a square, guys. Like if you remember the actual image is, you know, you would have to go in and crop it, right? If you want it right in the border, so you would go to your output. Why is this not working? Oh, I have to double click. Sorry. Go down to your logo, right click on it, open with, let's say paint, right? And then you would just, I'll guess about right there. Nope, I guessed wrong. About right there. Right, and then you just crop it. And then it'll fit like nice. All right, so now we have our transparency. So opacity, 50% opacity, let's say. Hit it again. See, there it is. Now you can barely see it. See through it. Okay, people, you know, you don't want it to be like so intrusive that 60%, 80%. 80% is usually what I do. Oh, that's too high. But if you zoom in, there it is. See? So it doesn't take away from the image at all. And then rotation, I believe it's by degrees. So if you do 45, go back in, you can see that it's 45 degrees. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but like, why not? Like, it gives you options to do it. Okay. And instead of having a preview, you would have save image or something, or whatever version of save image you use. Name it Watermarked. Now you can use a more advanced save where you can put in you know, like date and time and all that stuff. But whatever. But that's it. And then you just highlight everything, Control G, name it Watermark group. And then I'll come down here. There's the one I did before as I was testing it. She's kind of a cutie. Right, all right, all right. Oops. There. Don't need to have it twice. Okay, so to recap, start up here. Come up with your idea. This persistent details just kind of helps with the style. Put your negatives in stuff if you use negatives with your I think SDXL is perfectly fine. It's fast, easy, low memory usage. Anyone can use it on any of their computers. Give me an illustration of a cute little robot holding a Christmas tree ornament. Ornament. Oh, for God's sake. An illustration is going to be a drawing, and I find drawings usually have the best stuff. Now this is going to spit out 5 of them if you recall from earlier in the video, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But we're just going to go through this all real quick again. Okay, so, oh, protector. Oh, okay, so we don't want that. We want, it says, Merry Xmas. Okay, I'll pause the video. I'll be back when it's done. Okay. All right, well, anyways, here we go. We're going to come back over here, and we have misspelled, correctly spelled, but weird. I like this one. So yeah, I'm gonna so here let's change this real quick. So instead of a preview where you right click, let's do a chooser. Chooser, simple chooser. And then I'm going to delete this one. And we'll do here. That way we can see, you know. And then we'll do a save image. And the save image will say logo. And we'll put that someplace, maybe down there. We'll just drag it over there and just pop it out of the way so no one can see it. Or it doesn't bother anybody. Cue it up. Be back. Okay, and here we are at the simple chooser. We're going to come over here and, oh, Merry Christmas Xmas. No, don't like that one. This is a little robot ornamented itself with a Christmas tree. I kind of like that, but not sure how that goes. This one has little snowflakes that will be ripped out when you do a thing. But we could try it anyway just to see what happens. Like, this is cool. I kind of like that one. It's also an ornament, but he's holding a Christmas tree. It's got a little present. Let's see what happens there. So we'll progress both of these. These will both technically be, oh, I thought I was moving the whole screen. There we go. That's why you pin everything. So you just, yeah, I forgot that save. We can just make it a little bigger, I guess. We'll remove it. We'll move it over there. Do you see this nonsense right here? There. Anyway. Okay, something like that. Anyways. So we have our saved images. We're going to go ahead and turn that off. We're going to come over here, load this up, upload. We're going to go to the output, down to the bottom. ComfyUI output. Shouldn't it be right here? Oh, right here. So which one are we going to do? Let's try that one. I like it. Okay. And then make it transparent. Hit Q. Boom. There's our transparency. It took out the Merry Christmas though. So let's try different ones. Let's go back to the original. There we go. Okay. So I think really changing the model is what does the best job. So click on it, progress. Okay, we have that one. Go ahead and minimize it, or not minimize, but mute that one. Come in here, unmute this one. Go here to upload, output, go down to the bottom, wherever it might be. This one says Merry Christmas, sort of. I mean, you could touch it up yourself, guys. You know what I mean. And then we hit Q. And we have our little robot over here in the corner hiding. Can't really see the Merry Christmas, but if you insist, you know, come in here and do like maybe 25% opacity. And then there he is. Merry Christmas. Right? Short, sweet, to the point. There's your little watermark. All right, guys, I hope you'll enjoy this video. If you want to see more of these, if you want to know when I make another one, I got one coming up. I'm doing music. I'm going to do some AI music. Not using Flux. Not using ComfyUI. We're going to be using paid for websites. What's the one I'm using? Suno? I have Udio. I have some credits still left over on Udio. I have 206 credits, but I have like only so many per day that I can do the new model. And then I have, it's not, I don't think I have a, oh, by the way, AI Music Lab was going through, that was a really cool one. That one worked really good, but I didn't want to sign up for it because it was more money than I wanted to spend. But I think it was Suno. Does that make sense? Anybody? Suno Music? Yeah, Suno. Yeah, I have an account here too. So I have 2,420 credits. So we're going to be exploring that pretty soon. And so if you want to see that video and you want to know when it comes out, you might want to hit that subscription button and hit the thumbs up button, and also leave comments. Leave comments. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped you out at all, do that. And with that, folks, I'm out of here. You guys all have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.